Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's another beautiful day out here in California. As you guys know, if you watched the last couple videos, our good friend Michael Lindsay has been contacting a bunch of companies and a bunch of cool people about helping our program out this year. Figured while I'm out here, it's the perfect time to make some contacts and meet some people and try and get the program dialed in a little bit more so that when we head back east, we're all taken care of. So he got us in contact with one of the reps over at Alpinestars and got us an invite out to the headquarters today. We're gonna kind of do more of a vlog style day, not so much riding today, but we're gonna be doing some cool PR stuff. Gonna show you guys around the Alpinestars headquarters, hopefully pick up a set of boots or two, and yeah, just make some cool contacts and hopefully build a relationship with some companies out here. So as you guys know, Bridget and my dad flew out a couple days ago, so it's just been me by myself here for a couple days, but we flew in an old friend to help us out for the rest of the time we're out here, and he's gonna be mechanicking for us for Colorado. So yeah, for those of you OGs who have been watching the vlogs for a while, this is a familiar face for you guys. For those of you who aren't new, this is Joey.
What's up?
Joey's been in a couple of the videos before, namely the 125 videos, so if you guys watch those, you definitely know who this is, but for those of you who are new, Joey goes to my school, Florida Gulf Coast University.
Yeah.
He also lives in my apartment complex, so we just kind of met by chance out there and became pretty good friends, and we've been ripping together ever since. So
yeah, man, I'm excited.
He flew out to be my mechanic for the weekend, kind of hang out and just help out with the bike work and stuff while we're out here, and I think you're going to be hanging out with us for kind of the rest of the season, right?
Yeah, for the most part,
Yeah.
pretty much all the rounds that you go to.
So it kind of made a last second decision to come out and help out with the program, so massive thank you to Joey. But we're gonna head out and meet up with Michael Lindsay right now, and then we're gonna go hit up the Alpinestars headquarters and check it out. So hopefully you guys enjoy this.
Got you some freshies, so you're not running anymore. Actually, your one set didn't look too bad, but your old two, I think.
Yeah, the one set's fairly
new,
new, but that's my first set of boots in like 2 years, so definitely this is gonna be very nice.
New Tech 10's pretty cool. They actually did a bunch of stuff in it that's like kind of carry over from their Pro boots they did before. So the DHCP stands for Dynamic Heel Compression Protection. So for the long time, their Pro boot had this area here from like kind of the heel to the mid-step that had, it's kind of like EPS foam in your helmet. And so if like pro guys jump off on Supercross triples or something and go feet first, it compresses. But it wasn't originally designed to be in the boots. So the Pro boots they would build for like their top guys would have it in it, but it wasn't that serviceable. So they actually made it into the production boot now. So this actually has like this, I think it's around like 7 or 10 millimeters back here that can crush down if you jump off feet first into something. So
hopefully we'll avoid that, but just in case, you know, it's nice feature.
And if you do crush it, you can send it to us and we will replace it for you.
Repairable. That was the thing with the old Pro boot, is harder to service, so they made it into the production boots. They literally just take this section off and they're able to slip it back in and replace it. And then because you picked up my helmet the other day and kept commenting on how light it was, made sure we got you there.
This is what I'm very excited about.
Yeah.
SuperTech M10, it's a 3 layers carbon fiber, has 4 different densities of foam all throughout the helmet. You have the MIP system inside, and then you have our A-head system, which essentially you have I don't know if you can see the holes right there. You have 3 different adjustments, 2 anchors in the front, 2 anchors in the back. So essentially the whole thought process behind that is we both might be a medium helmet, but our heads are shaped a little differently. So with that, you'll get a little bit more custom fit to your head. Okay, so under the right rotational force and speed, the helmet is gonna be a quick release. So just kind of go ahead and pop off. And that's to help reduce injury to your spine.
So like I said, hopefully we won't be hitting the ground, but in the event that I do hit the ground, instead of that visor like ripping your head and kind of digging into the dirt, it'll just pop off. This is kind of a pretty common technology that's starting to surface in the moto scene, but I feel like this one is really nicely done. As you can see, there's like the little lips, so it's really secure on there. It's not just gonna fall off at any random time, and just clips right into these. So definitely really secure, but in the event that something gnarly does happen, pretty good mindset that we're in the safest thing possible, which is really awesome. Obviously, on top of all the tech, can't argue with how incredible that looks.
Matchy matchy.
Yeah, very matchy. Gonna look good on the Husky.
There's a reason why that lip's cut out there. It's a little bit of a collarbone clearance area they have, so they're trying to get you as much clearance as possible when the helmet comes down and digs into it. But even because of that, the softest EPS material located in this helmet is at that contact point. Just to try to eliminate, you know, snapping one of those. Pretty much, if you haven't joined the collarbone club yet, you probably will.
Not in this helmet though.
Not in this helmet, exactly.
Wow. Dude, I can't believe how light this thing is.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like I have nothing on pretty much. Not gonna lie guys, I'm completely fangirling right now. Obviously I've been wearing Alpinestars ever since I was just a little dude on PW50s actually. Always love the brand, love all the designs. They always keep their designs really unique and fresh, and you can always pick out Alpinestar gear so easily whenever you're at the track, and just always looks so sweet. So really excited to be here and to be given this opportunity to work with the Alpinestars guys. Definitely really looking forward to trying this stuff out, and really excited to move forward with them in the future. All right, so when we were at Fox Raceway this past weekend, Michael Lindsay, who's behind the camera right now, was courteous enough to hook me up with Ashley Young. So she's the one who's gonna be helping us out, taking care of us for the rest of the season and hopefully beyond. And just wanted to say thank you so much. Really appreciate everything. She's helping us out massively, so you guys definitely go check her out on Instagram. She's trying to get to 700.
700, that's all I'm asking for.
That's all she's asking for, guys.
15 away.
I think we can do that. So 15 of you, go follow her. Maybe more like 1,500 of you, okay? That would be excellent. Thank you, guys. All right, guys. Well, that was super sick getting to tour the Alpinestars headquarters, meeting up with Ashley Young, and getting hooked up with some gear. Honestly, I was not expecting the full head-to-toe setup at all. I thought we were just kind of going to pick up a pair of boots or something and just meet the people who work there. But Ashley walked into the conference room with a helmet and gear too and said, hey, I mean, how would you feel about going full head-to-toe? And I was like, yeah, I mean, that's been like a dream for me forever to wear Alpinestar gear, and the company's just so awesome. And based on the deals I was getting previously and based on this deal, like I really just couldn't pass it up. Although I really love the 7 gear and the Bell helmets, it just made a whole lot of sense for me to make the switch over. So I'm really excited about it. Huge thank you to Michael Lindsay and Ashley Young, and obviously Alpinestars MX for helping out the program this year. We're actually headed to the track right now to test the gear out for the very first time. So it's Wednesday, and that means it's pro day at Milestone. So we're gonna kind of vlog our adventure out there, show off the new gear. Yeah, it should be a really awesome day. So again, massive thank you to Ashley and Michael, Alpinestars. You guys rock. Cannot wait to try this stuff out. It's gonna look so sick. Hope you guys are really stoked on it. It helps me out a lot when you guys support the companies and the people who support me. So if you guys can go over, give them a follow, and just show them some love. I really appreciate it, guys. But anyways, we're almost to the track, so we're gonna get everything unloaded and put on some freshy gear.
Point today.
How'd you feel? Super good now. First session I went out, felt awful, like so soft, and Michael said it best, I felt like a teeter-totter, like the front end would go down on braking, and then as soon as I let off the brakes, it would teeter-totter the other way. And he pretty much stiffened her almost all the way up, so made it way better. I feel so much more level now. I don't have to focus, like going through the long ruts, I can focus on like side to side balance rather than focusing on like front to, you know, rocking back and forth. So I feel way better, man. All right, guys. Well, I'm pretty confident about the bike setup now. Michael Lindsay basically came out and watched me, and he used to do a bunch of test riding for like KYB and stuff back in the day, so he knows what's up. And we're still gonna be on the stock stuff for Colorado, but definitely it's a lot more dialed in. The gear is the comfiest gear I've ever put on in my life. It's almost like a cycling kit with the material that it is. It's really stretchy, really breathable. The helmet is super light. Hitting bumps doesn't jar it around a little bit. Kind of one of my issues is that I have an oddly shaped head, like I was saying, so sometimes when I would hit some bumps, my helmets would like rattle around and it would kind of blur my vision a little bit. But this helmet stayed really put. It's really nice and light, really breathable. Really, really loving it. So huge thank you to the Alpinestars guys, Ashley Young, and obviously Michael Lindsay for hooking it up. Michael's honestly been like a pivotal part of my trip out here, so go show him some love. I know you guys already have been a little bit, but yeah, it really helps me out if you guys show those guys some love, because it just kind of reassures them that they made the right decision by investing in me. So definitely let them know that you appreciate them helping me out. But anyways, guys, it's time for Joey and I to load up and make the trek out to Colorado. So definitely going to be a bit of a change. We don't have Bridget or my dad, so it's going to be a little bit more of like a chill weekend, just me and the bro hanging out, and yeah, ripping a pro national. So look forward to that video, and thanks for the continued support, guys, and thanks for tuning into this video. We will catch you in the next one. Peace out.
See ya.